But,
So this tour you're on, right? And tell me what that experience is like. A guy from Harlem, right?
Yeah.
A street guy trying to get out, trying to make it out, right? Living your life in survival mode. And, you said earlier that the money is nice, but you just wanted to get out of that situation.
Right,
And just
right.
change your life. And now you're on fucking world tour.
right.
Tell me about that whole thing.
Nah, it was the shit. I told you. I like told motherfuckers they're gonna sign. It was actually Dog and Ali. Sign me up for the tour. 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 Nobody forgetting. Hey, Grease, we heard you. I know. Sign me up for the tour. Boom. Cause I just wanted to really see. Like, I've been to big shows over here, much at that time that he was doing, like, Gar and all that shit. But, like, just overseas, just to see people reacting to the music and knowing every word and all that shit. That was different.
But what is that life like on the road? Like, what are you...
We've been going for months at a time. Like, it's that. I think that's why I'm home so much now. And I love being home because we had 20 years of, like, being on the move and shit. It was almost like military. Like, we would come in for a couple weeks, chill with the family, boom, 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 15 guys, back out, back on the planes, back over.
Damn. That's a lot.
Yeah, for months and shit. Remember, it was a video calls. They had video calls back then. We had to get stupid ass burner phones and shit to get the overseas calls, and one fucking call would be like damn near $10 and shit.
Remember those times?
The ladies over there, it's always,
Friendly.
beautiful, I ain't gonna lie. I think in London I probably saw some of the most beautiful probably women in my life. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
And Germany, I ain't gonna lie. Germany, I played myself. Yes, once again, yeah.
Tell me a story.
It was that we did a big fucking show, boom, and backstage and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was there, and it was like 6. I'm talking about the most I swear to God, there was the models from the magazines. I swear to God, they was the most beautifuls in the world. Like, they were so beautiful. Like, the bros. Like I don't know if I should say something to this one. I don't this one. You know what I mean? Like, man, fuck that. Yo, what's good? What's up with y'all? Y'all drink? Them fucking bitches said, oh, we couldn't wait. Pulled the vodka out the thing. Shots, all of us. They drunk me under the fucking table, yo. I swear to God. I love them.
The Germans will do that to you.
Ma, I'm talking about, I'm not a shotter. Like, I'm not like I'm not taking no shot, nigga.
You like to just sip.
I'll sip.
Yeah.
It'll all get going. But I'm no speed drinking. That's like college shit, B. That shit get you fucked over. I'm talking about this, like, bang, bang, bang. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, again. I'm like, yo. And there was like everything. There was like Asian. They had to be in the supermodels. There was like, in all tall, slim. It was Asian, dark chocolate African, 2 different whites. It's like the blonde white girl and then the brunette white girl. Indian, bronze Indian. Like, it was every fucking, it was like every, like, they had to be. Like, I'm talking about, they got me fucked over, yo. The homies were laughing at me and shit. Like, you played yourself like I did, right?
Yep. And they got to keep going, though, right? Next tour.
I was down for a day or two, big. They drug me under the fucking table.
Wow.
I thought I was doing something bold. They like, we couldn't wait. Niggas look like, huh? They pulled their own vodka out.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That was wild. I don't even know their names. I love y'all.
Wherever
y'all
you
remember
are.
me. I love you.
I'm always interested in how they like get the weed over there. Like, when you see artists, like, imagine Wiz Khalifa like traveling the world. At some point, his personal stash gonna run out.
Somebody bringing that up.
Yeah.
Even in other countries, somebody got to.
Come on, man.
Or he's flying private.
This is
Well, your
Earth.
private bring bags.
This is Earth.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's everywhere.
It's not even a country or a continent anymore. We on Earth, man. We got to start saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is Earth because we're about to be different in a minute. But at the same time, fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Like South Africa, some shit was like, oh God. It was like sticks and seeds and stones.
Really?
What?
Where's this at?
In South, we stopped Johannesburg. And we're just like, there got to be good weed everywhere, but you know, promoters like, oh, somebody call somebody here, this weed. Like, get this shit out of here.
It was terrible.
What? They ain't smoke it. It was worse than the first weed anybody ever smoked.
Well, it was like that Mexican
That's
weed.
the biggest insult ever.
The first weed anybody smoked. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the first weed anybody smoked was some bullshit. What's good, my guy? Chilling. You already? Like the first, come on, think it like just think about the first weed you ever smoked. Trash.
Yep.
It was some shit that you hit and
Reggie.
said pop, 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 pop. Seeds popping and shit like a snap crackle pop.
Yeah.
That's what that shit was.
It's like that Mexican
I
shit
was
you had
just
on
about
vacation.
to say, I had the worst weed when I went to Mexico, and it was like 90s weed with all the seeds.
We caught some of that too in Cancun.
Yep.
See, they still got that same shit for years.
Cancun, I was on Cabo, all of that. It's terrible weed. And he warned me too, but I just didn't think that still existed.
I was like,
Nah,
you're going to have
but
to buy a lot because that shit is straight trash.
Now, I tell you something crazy, though. You can't front on Mexican weed because when I was living in Phoenix, the regular, like, cool Jamaican weed that'd be over here, you know, from the boom, boom, it was that, but it was fresh. And the shit hit good. I can't front.
Okay.
Like, you could do your first 3 blunts could be that weed.
Yeah.
But as it get older, it start losing fast.
Right.
And then it turns to the old school Jamaican big fat dime bags. Right. But that shit straight off the whatever the fuck, right over that border, that shit smell good.
Okay.
All right.
Like I would have my first blunt, because you know, first blunt day, anything is with you out. You know what I'm saying? So I would have that for the first couple blunts and shit.
Well, they ain't do me right. So.
Fresh Arizona though. Fresh
Okay.
Arizona.
Well, yeah, Arizona's grows great weed.
Right.
Yeah.
But fresh though.
I want to get a little science.
Yeah.
Do you know why there's seeds in the weed sometimes?
Oh, here
You
you
know,
go.
like the science behind it?
Do you know who's a great person who fixed that? Rafa. You don't watch Narcos?
Oh, Narcos,
I
that's
don't watch
not.
TV, yeah.
Rafa.
You can't give me
Mexico.
movie references. I don't watch
Rafa
something
did the
terrible.
chemist thing. You know, right? Rafa did the chemist thing. Yeah, that's why that's why I named it Rafa, and I was telling him because Rafa is the. I'm not.
It's from the show Narcos.
We're just going off the TV show. You know what I'm saying? You know
Okay.
it's real life, but you know that shit is like made off of real shit. But
True.
he's the one who actually started the clones or clone out the seeds to just the female.
The female plants, yeah.
So that's why you not. If you get seeds as a male, but he made the clones to keep cloning them. So the shit we smoke, everything is just females.
Yep.
See? I
what I'm
just
saying?
wanted you to give the
He-
science because
he-
I want them to know that you know.
And then actually, when you look at the TV show, like when he did it, and they had the big super fields and all that.
You were correct, yeah. Look, he got there though,
I
but
know.
see, all just because he watched Narcos. That's funny though.
I'm telling you.
No, I know. When the female plants start to stress out, they hermaphrodite. They
Right.
turn into hermaphrodites, and they start growing seeds. They switch to male.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, I also need my clips so I could teach these motherfuckers.
Right,
some
and,
shit.
and Rafa he did this whatever the fuck splicing or whatever he did, and he cloned them bitches out. So that's why actually I guess whenever they do it, they take a stem off of the old one to put that bitch in and let that bitch keep going
Yep.
instead of popping a male in it.
Yep. Yep.
Who knew? Dan
sound
Grease,
like-
he an agronomist, yeah, horticulture
I'm
expert.
telling you, I be studying everything.
Yo, you know, you always say that too, that you like to do your research.
Yeah.
You really enjoy reading?
Yeah, like everything. Yeah.
Books? What kind of reading do you do?
Really, not. I never read a book in my life.
Okay.
Never read a full book.
All right. So the reading is more like
Internet deep
intended,
dives?
Yeah, intended reading. You're looking
Research.
Or research reading.
There you go.
That'd be more research reading on different things and learning how everything go, and definitely like survival tactics, what plants to eat, what bugs to eat, how to actually I got water filters, or like all type of stuff like that. You know,
And
like
you-
actually cockroaches will keep you alive. You can eat them.
Mad protein.
Yeah, wild protein, and they're the
Please.
cleanest insects because they don't go outside. They don't go on shit. Hey, Drew, throw that over
I
there.
hate cockroaches. It brings me back to when I was poor.
My bad. we wait. You know what I'm saying? But nah, grasshoppers, cockroaches and shit, case of emergency and shit, you know what I'm saying? They'll keep you alive.
She
Yeah.
ain't gonna do it.
Nope.
Or like mice.
I will fucking die. Yeah, just let me
I don't
die.
know about mice, but I don't know. I'll try that.
We had a mouse running the background of a show a long time ago. And
Yeah.
she like
Because we're in a fucking construction zone. There's fucking mice in here.
Like, case of like, anything and shit, the best things you want to keep on you is seasoning. You want water, seasoning, because you got to eat everybody. So you want it to taste good, you know what I'm saying?
That's why you went to go get that hot sauce yesterday?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The seasoning.
I'm just going to die.
That's funny.
Just going to die. Nah, I'm eating everybody. Fuck that shit.
Cannibal life,
yeah, I mean, if it got to come down to it, hey, fuck it. Seasoning.
So, speaking of eating well and, finding different ways to be, you're actually really, really spiritual. And I feel like I don't think people are...
I'm not religious.
We can say that.
Yeah,
right.
Trust me, I know that there's a difference because I'm not religious either, but I'm very spiritual. You have to be in tune, tapped in, aware, and I feel like you have that about you. Like, how do you stay so grounded?
I mean, it's life. Like, it's like it's your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, like where we come from. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see the good and bad and ugly up close. So you're gonna learn the good and bad and ugly up close. You might bend the good, bad, and ugly up close. You know what I'm saying? So between like all these differences on how we grew up and growing up with so many different entities, from the city, and like I'm talking about, like off top, we all know 1,000 people. Right. Off top. Mm-hmm. We went to school with hundreds of people. We lived in buildings with hundreds of people in one fucking building.
Word.
On top, you know what I'm saying? Why you think I love the forest? Like, duh. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
search for a new kind of life.
Yeah, the same thing is like, and being around, like, and growing up with so many people, we get to learn different things. Like, this is not a shot because there are good passes, but some of the passes of Harlem, like, that was the most treacherous and shit. So it's like, okay, we're not going that route. And then, like, let's say in Harlem, say you had the brothers and Muslims on this corner, you had the Israelites on this corner. This is whole life growing up on 125th Street. Walk through. You went boom, 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 boom. It's like, sheesh. So you started research, like, what does everybody talk about? Then you start the research, you find some of that, and then, within researches of everything, you find something that relates to you. You know what I'm saying? And things that doesn't. Right. You know what I'm saying? But things you relate, and you take, parts of everything and shit. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing the spiritual side of different things and understanding things of that nature. Like, to understand things and not just be blank. Because a lot of blank people out here. Yo, the wind is blowing. Wind? Okay, all right, cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No more thinkers.
Mm-hmm. Actually, when me and Dog, we used to always talk. Because actually, we always used to have these whole conversations. Really? About, like, that's, you say, like, yo, niggas just don't know. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas don't know shit. Like, literally. So it's like, we always say, he would say, you're like, yo, Greece, man, like, they playing games with this language. You're like, why did they make the word common sense when it's not common? If it was common sense, everybody would have it. Mm-hmm. It should be called selective sense.
Bar.
These are conversations that we have. Because anything that's like, or moving spiritual or something would be considered common sense. Yeah. For you didn't even know it or feel it before you was just like, oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Because it's intuitive.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But people are not intuitive. Like you said, they're just fucking with the wind.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But the world needs all that.
Yeah. That's true.
That's what it is.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? The world needs drones, right? The world needs controllers, right? That's what it is. So, you know.
That's been one of my own challenges lately is that I thought that more people thought like me with things. Right. I'm like, doesn't everybody just, and you realize that you're different.
Right. And then you actually start to connect with like-mindeds.
Yes. Yes.
Because you can have conversations that talk about something rather than something else that kind of don't matter.
Right. No substance.
Mm-hmm.
And then what does it even do for you?
Like,
right?
you know, like even with that, like, you know, and even as young, you know, I never was like into sneakers. Never bought a pair of Jordans in my life. Never was. That was the conversation I just couldn't have. I just didn't understand it.
Right.
I do it now, because you know why?
Because you're an entertainer.
No.
Because
it make
value in
money.
them. Flipping.
Right.
Yeah, value.
My son. My son, you know what I'm saying?
The business. Back to the business.
Right.
Yep.
See, I
If it
got to
makes
see
sense.
what it makes sense into me.
Yes. Yep.
I don't care. I wear some fucking flip-flops. I'm straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why everybody go crazy. But whatever you're going crazy for, I want to sell it.
There we go.
Right.
Yep.
And it was my son actually did it. He's like, yo, Dad, my money fucked up right now. This was like a couple years ago. So, your money fucked up right now. Like, it was good. You need something? Like, nah, I'm about to be back up. I'm about to sell like 2 pair of sneakers and a pair of jeans. I'll be up $2,500. I'm like, what?
Said, hold up.
What? Sell 2 pair of sneakers and jeans, you up $2,500?
What the fuck are you doing?
Hold on, what's going on out here? And then he put me on. Like, yo, you know, this and that. I'm like, whoa, shit. We need some sneakers.
Yep. And now I will buy Jordans.
Right. You know what I'm saying? If people want to buy them or sell them or different
Right.
things, like, shit, it's a business.
Yeah. I think it's a great point that you said that, because when we were fundraising to raise money for the dispensary, trying to sell weed on people, you know, and I don't mean people that are invested to our capacity as owners. I mean
Right.
people that just want to park their money somewhere, right?
Right.
I need to raise money. I need to do this thing. You want to get dividends back later.
Right.
It's a great pair, right? But some people are so, they take things so personal about something. And I'm like, listen, people want to buy weed. I don't care if you don't smoke it. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care. Put your feelings aside and let's look at the numbers.
Right.
If this revenue makes sense, who cares? If the people want to buy it, you should want to be involved in selling it.
Right. But believe it or not, I don't know if anybody's paying attention. And pretty sure everybody's paying attention with the states that's going legal. I don't know if anybody noticed that the states is making way more money and crime is going down.
Yep,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Them are 2 things that's coming like out of the weed thing. Somebody's getting money, but the state is making money. So states that can fix more roads or different things, more funding for school and different things, they making more money. And then crime is going down because niggas is cool and laid out. Everybody got a kind of sedative now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody is relaxing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, like, well, if it's crime, like, well, motherfuckers still get jacked for some weed, don't get twisted. But as far as like the major of motherfuckers drug dealers, then I was businessmen and women's.
Thank
Right.
you.
But you never was a drug dealer, right?
That
But,
was
you know what I'm
Droop's
saying?
job.
Right.
Allegedly.
Right. Allegedly. But you know what I'm saying? It is, they need to fucking make every state legal.
Yeah.
If you're getting those type of results.
It's coming.
Yeah.
But the value now, the value is coming down too. Now that's
Yeah.
I was a little kind of tripping,
Yeah. I mean, you know, when there's more of something, then they sell it for cheaper.
right? And then soon come. I don't even know I should say this, but I know they're gonna make fucking see that fridge. Plug in and go about your day. Self-grower. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they do it for other plants.
They do.
Right,
Yeah, your tomatoes are usually fully automated.
right. So why you
Plantations,
can't put
yeah.
your motherfucking seed in that bitch?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna upshift the market too. But as I'm saying that, that's downsides. Good sides actually are some things. Potency.
We get potencies way different now.
Potency, like you smoke so much weed in your face and it's cool, you're gonna pay top dollar for some good weed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So any person like me, I'll get this a cool and this a good. Daytime, smoke the cool. Nighttime studio, smoke the bomb.
Right. Because you need to
Exactly.
do what you got
You
to
know
Need
what
the
I'm
good
saying? So
stuff.
it's like, it's gonna get people to fluctuate on how they smoke.
Yeah. And people didn't know that shit back in the day. They were just smoking whatever.
Right.
And I think also that has contributed to the bad rap that cannabis has.
Right.
Because people were like, oh, I can't smoke weed because it puts me out. And now that people are learning.
Exactly. That's
you know,
that type of weed.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, upsides, downsides.
What you was about to say, Court?
Nah, you just caught me moving.
Oh, okay.
I was repositioning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. So
I keep doing that shit.
we are.
It's all good.
I really can't stress. Like, I wish everybody saw how fucking terrible this thing is, but the renderings are beautiful. The name is already solidified.
Listen,
So.
got to start
Listen, man,
somewhere.
name my company is Vacant Lot. I'm at home.
Listen.
Actually, I'm
Shit.
glad that you said
We come
that.
from the gutter. Shit, fuck that. This is beautiful. Because I got vision. I can see it. I can see it done already. Even what I'm saying. Like, and you showed me.
You're about to make me cry.
You showed this shit. I can see
You're
it.
giving me
You see,
emotional.
when I came in, what was the first thing I said? Okay, what do you move the pipe under here?
Yeah. It was actually about the construction outside the
Yeah,
floors.
you broke it right down. Like, boom, this had to be level. Because that's what I do, actually, on my spare.
about to
I
make
build shit.
What you mean you build shit?
I build shit. I build decks. I build furniture. I build everything.
Are those like your side hobbies?
Yeah, it's a therapeutic thing. It's like I have to put energy in different. I can't be just contained to music. I've been, but I had to still create, but different ways and shit.
Okay.
Like I could fucking do videos, and I'd probably be the illest video, but I don't got no time for that shit.
Because you have vision. You can see
Yeah,
it.
I could I'm the director's best friend. Boom, this and that, and I'm gonna put this sound behind it. Like, oh my god, I can see it. Boom, shoo, shoo. They could get it right out. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
That's such a beautiful, and it's so refreshing to hear that. I think I get emotional because, this dispensary is not my first business. So I really been in the bottom, like grassroots of trying to build something, just like you with Vacant Lot. And that's where the name came from, right? Like a fucking lot that has nothing, and we got to build this foundation and build up something.
And that's the definite terminology. Everything starts from a vacant lot. Anything that you want to start to build, you got to get
It's the beginning.
Yep.
a space, a lot. Then you start building on it. Then
Yep.
you build your house, you build whatever you want. You want to put your store, whatever you're going to do. But you got to start from there and shit.
Yep. And when I started in business, like when I was trying to get business loans and stuff, and I would go with like my pack and tell them, like, I had people say the craziest stuff to me, like, oh, you're gonna put a room in a box, because I had a sauna facility,
Right.
I had a wellness facility, and you get beat down from business is discouraging. So when you meet someone who could come in and be like, I see exactly what you're talking about, it makes me feel so good.
Now that person, well, that's fucking just doubters, but that's actually also a business play throw off. We're doing business.
Slow up
Yeah.
a visionary.
Right. Knock you off your mental first. That's in boxing, different things.
Woo.
You see, like I said, I got so much different things I could use, but I'm just not that person. You know what I'm saying? But these people is out there, so that's why I see it clearly.
Yep.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
now that you've been
You
in
can
the
tell
game
a
so
person-
long. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
like let's say like you about to open a candy store. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
need them
like,
Albanese gummy bears. Them shit's
Right.
fire.
factory. Right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
those are the
saying?
best ones.
They are. I co-sign.
See?
But like
Yeah.
you about to open something, so all right, I'm over here, I'm doing something. You excited? You're telling me like, yo, I'm about to open up this boom candy store. It's dope and shit. I got all these great ideas and shit. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man. That shit sucks though, man. You shouldn't even fuck with some shit, so on and so forth. And boom, boom, boom.
That won't work.
Yeah, but that's the attempt
Yeah.
to throw your energy off. But at the same time, people do that and they actually want to take everything you just said.
Yeah. Steal your
do it
shit.
yourself. Right. Throw you off, then take you.
Yep.
That's a business strategy.
But
So-
you've also kind of become like this
Definitely try to
go-to
do that.
person in a sense. Like I think it was a story you said that on Drink Champs, you're like, you went to Puff to get the music cleared for, who's that? Ferg and Rocky, right?
Rocky and Ferg, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm with the Puff. No, it
Did you clear?
around
I think it was
there,
you got the clearance for them.
right around there. It wasn't Puff
Okay.
because the
That's-
sample that I cleared, it was "Get at Me, Dog."
Oh,
That
that's what it
that
was.
through Def Jam.
Yeah. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
they
high.
did that song. I remember.
Yeah, they did it over.
Yeah,
yeah,
So
yeah.
they of course they're using the song over, so they had to send the clearance form, which came through Sony, which was my company at the time, publishing, and me, X, because I think he was still alive at that time. Me, X, Def Jam, and even the sample, people that we sample, all had to clear the record.
That sounds like a headache.
That's how that process works?
Yeah.
Anyone involved.
So any one of them songs is out. Like, if they use the original sample we use, then they got clear with them. But they use our version.
Your cut of that sample, yeah.
So it's fucking Michael shit because it's like it's a samples is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great fucking record and it's fame, but you know the pennies is like because the writer, the original, they got to eat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all of us cleared it. Boom, they put it out. And actually, I just cleared another one for Ferg.
That's what's I like Ferg. I like Ferg a lot.
I just cleared it. And actually, it's going. I don't even want to say the name.
But it's gonna be big.
Yeah,
that's
it's
dope.
big. You know what I'm saying?
You heard it here first.
Yes.
Nah, it's real. It's real big. I cleared one for Lola Brooke too. Stop Being Greedy.
Oh, word?
Yeah, and they come out. Yeah, it's about to come out.
Wait. The Stop Being Greedy from X's album?
Yeah, he's saying he cleared the sample of Stop Being Greedy for Lola Brooke.
Really?
That's my favorite song on that album. Yes.
Well, I hope Lola Brooke do it justice.
Yes.
It's fire. I got it. I have to get the record so I could hear it too. Say years ago. Let's say
this happens with every single sample out there.
Everything.
Like when
so you be hearing all the shit early.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work for every single song for all people.
No, that's what I'm saying. In this business, a lot behind the business. It's just not getting fly and jumping on TV. Like it's a lot. It's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I say. It's an actual business. Like everybody that you see on TV and different things, they know every last bit of this knowledge and everything that they know. So with a use of the knowledge of different things, that's why they put the all into it, because they know they all into it is giving the entertainment to the people, and that's bringing back residuals. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you like people say, what you put out is what you're gonna get in. You're not getting nothing in, you mean you're not putting enough out. Right. You know what I'm saying? And different things and shit. You know.
I did not know that's how that process works. That's
crazy.
Like
publishing. That's when you publish publishing houses.
Mm-hmm.
Explain that to me a little bit more, because I remember, I think you were on Math Hoffa. You were talking about all the money that's out there from your songs getting played in different places, and then if you get signed to a label, the label sort of puts out like a memo saying that you know we have that artist, but it doesn't sort of get everywhere, so people try to, I guess, kind of scheme, right? It's like a lick. Let me try to get the artist's shit before they get their ducks in a row and get some of their bread.
Right. And
I don't get that whole thing. Explain it.
It's how you say, like, when you do songs, you know, like everybody always saying shit, but we all kind of move so fucking fast. Like me, it's kind of, well, it's different. Because I could probably put my name on something and then the algorithm is going to pick it right up and boom, 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 you know, just all the shit and boom, 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 circles, that, and this you? Yeah, click, you know what I'm saying, and go like that. But for somebody actually that doesn't have much bodies of work out there, it's like everything you gotta put it in. You're supposed to put it in. Me and you just did a joint. You about to do it, you go to your shit, you ask me what's my info, I'll give my info, you put your shit in. 50 Droop, 50 Greeks, bang.
That's every single song.
Yeah, and then from there, that's where you start to, you know what I'm saying? You start to go and that know where to bring the money back to. Unless it'll be sitting there.
Wow.
Waiting for somebody to try to sell it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whack lick.
Yeah.
That's a whack lick.
It's actually still, it's a identity theft fraud. It's a federal case.
Right.
Not really.
We went through something like that with trademarking, right? And that's sort of a play that sometimes people do when you submit, like you got, for example, this podcast, right?
Yes.
It's now a brand.
Right.
It's a thing. And you're like, this thing is becoming a thing. Let me lock this in. But sometimes when you start something, you don't really know if it's going to pop or not. So you won't be, or sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes you just be focused on doing it, that you forget the smaller parts of what you got to put together. And then somebody else come in and they watching your shit, so they know it's going to pop. They know it's going to pop before you because they watching. Exactly. And they're like, let me go grab up that name real quick. Or your domain, right? Or your Instagram, whatever the fuck, and then lock you in so that you got.
No, there's this whole team of people out there.
That's a whack fucking lick.
And
somebody did that to us.
That's a corny lick, yeah. We had to send that cease and desist.
People out there, this whole everything and shit.
Yes.
And even on that, I don't do that, but actually, I probably purchase like 1,000 domain names myself.
Lock all your shit in.
Yeah, no, that and just other ones.
Oh yeah, that's a business.
With like I said, with the way I think of shit, I think of things like, what would people want to say? They want to say that, and I just buy all the domain names. So if somebody actually wanted it, they could buy it from me.
Yep. And the value goes up on those things. I've seen it on like
Let's say I bought a domain name, and Apple want to put some shit out that got that motherfucking name.
Mm-hmm. They definitely.
It doesn't make a difference. They said whatever, but give them whatever. Just get that shit. Get them the fuck out of there. Boom.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Different things. So it's like there's all type of business, all type of shit. Like
I think Amazon did that. They bought diapers.com. And when they did that, I don't know the whole details of the story, so I don't want to get it fucked up. But I think it was something that like whenever you would go to diapers.com, it would go to Amazon.
Right.
Because they bought the domain.
Right.
That
makes sense. That type of money, shit, I have all type of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
There's so many ways to get a bag out here.
Yeah, I mean,
I love that you create.
I think of all type of other shit. So I can't even say nor do half of the shit because it's too interesting. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you would need 10 of you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
now you're in a different place in your life. You like to be home with the family, right? You got to be present for the kids.
Right. But things have to go down. Like, you know, like I said, we're in a whole different part of everything right now. You know, business, life, everything and shit. Like right now, I am really on my eye on the Shawns. The Shawns. That's what I call them, the Shawns. Sean called it Sean Combs. That's inspiration to work with both of them guys, and they from the same hoods that we from, and they're billionaires. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So that's an inspiration within itself. Yes. So I'm like, okay, that's what I want to be. That's where I'm going. Yeah. Right.
Yep. Manifestation here, live and direct. So, it's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. We got to. Everybody needs that. We all need a source of motivation. I think something that I always loved about you is that you always give credit to everyone who's been sort of supportive with you on your journey.
You're supposed to.
Motherfuckers don't.
Yeah.
They don't. They be acting like people,
I mean, they let them deal with that shit. Yeah. Sleep. Let them deal with that shit with their God. Let them deal with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you, like we talked earlier, it's like it's even more powerful to give credit. You know what I'm saying? People think it's powerful to take credit, but it's even more powerful to give credit. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell like yo, you did that whole dog as hell out, man. You ain't do that shit. Like, wait, hold up. Yeah, I was the fucking main batter, but I had a lot of left fielders and outfielders and boom, boom, boom. Even down to the dude who would bring us water. He was right there. You know what I'm saying? Anything, and that's how everything works.
Yep.
When everybody's on the same page and the same mission, you get nothing but success. Yes. Nothing but success. You know what I'm saying? And that's how all them situations.
Yeah.
We had like I said, my drive was like, I get the fuck out of here. I gotta get my kids the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else had another drive, like, I gotta do this. Somebody else like, I gotta save grandma. Mm-hmm. Somebody over here was like, everybody else's energy good, I just got to put mine in too. Like, whatever it is, everybody got the same shit and put it in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what equals success.
Yes, because when you were coming, a lot of people came at that time. That was like your whole hood.
Yeah, like actually everybody got signed. I mean, like,
that's
everybody. Like,
that's really historical. Like, that's
Locks,
legendary.
Mace, Cam, Up in Yonkers, Sporty Thieves, Dog, there's thousands more people. I'm just not naming shit, but
I know. I'm trying to think who else.
All the battle rapper bros. Well, that was a little later when T-Rex, Lux, Mook.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody saw coming up. That was actually like the younger generation to us, and they was like right there behind. You know what I'm saying? Then what you got? Web Stars, Ron Browse, producer.
Yes.
He from 27th Street, the next block over and shit.
Yep.
Like everybody
Young
saw.
B.
Digger, you know what I'm saying, producer, you know what I'm saying. So just everybody, but Digger was back there with Cam and them doing beats all the way back then too and shit.
That's a lot from one hood for everybody to just fucking come up and all be
Yeah, and a whole lot
dope.
more motherfuckers. I'm just, you know, going off Ted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's fucking history, bro. I mean, you're like living
across the waters. Everybody, well, you already know because DITC they put L on, and so we know what L got on. Like, oh shit, it's close.
We can make it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It gives you, again, that source of inspiration.
Up in the View, Lord, you know what I'm saying? Lord Tariq and them, they came out, boom, boom, boom. Yep. And actually, Lord actually lived where I live. Yeah, it's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it's just everywhere. Because we know we always used to, Brooklyn and Queens, man, niggas get signed every day. Like, but when it's all coming this way and shit. And then Yonkers was like an untouched world.
How'd you end up there?
Joaquin D. On the Rough Riders. His family's from 29 shit in Harlem.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think you were telling me a story. So, I
didn't even know it was black people in Yonkers, like back there.
Shout out to Yonkers.
Like anybody from Harlem, you just know Yonkers, the Raceway. Right. That's probably how far we go. We go right past the Bronx and we back down. Yeah. Because we don't know what the fuck is up there. It's straight up. Hold on. Van Cortlandt, back down.
That's like going far, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when I went up there in like 96, 95, 96, whatever, I went up there with Wild and shit. And boom, we get off the sawmill and shit. Then we come, boom, we drive. I'm like, okay, it's cool. And then we go, I'm like, hold on, that's a fucking hood. Oh shit, projects. Like, oh shit. And I'm like, oh, like I didn't even know. Wow. And then like when I first went to Yonkers, it was like my first vibe, it was like Harlem mixed with Brooklyn. Okay. It's something in the waters up there. Niggas is crazy. Like, it was like Harlem mixed with Brooklyn. I'm like, oh,
so when you heard them rap, what happened?
Nah, I like niggas hot.
So like this what Yonkers got? Woo!
Nah, niggas hot. Actually, first, it was the Locks first. It was the Locks with Casino. Like I said, when I met them, it was four of them. They always back to back, come on, boom, boom. Like, it was me and Big Sam. It was like, cause you know we was on like young Harlem arrogant niggas. Like, ain't nobody hotter than us. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But when niggas came out, like, we looked at it like, oh shit, niggas spent some shit. Oh shit, hold on. Tapes. Rap to that. Oh, hold on. Rap to that. Oh, we got some. And that was it. But Wild kept saying like, no, we got to find the big dog, yo. They tight, but we got to find the big dog. I'm like, this nigga's hot. Then this nigga came in 80 books. Dog, he came in 80 books of raps, like, wow, like, spit that one, spit that one, spit that one. I'm like, oh, this is easy. Say that to that one. Damien. Say that to this beat right here. Another classic. So a lot of bars or verses, he would write songs already.
He used to always just have these books?
Yeah, dog, actually, some, like, later he wrote 2 beats, but he wrote his whole songs. Wow. No beats are done. He write a whole song, so that's how he could say it to any type of beat.
So did you feel like you ever had to craft it around what he was writing?
Yeah.
That's both. Kind of a dope process, because most people write to the beat first.
Yeah, it was both in all ways. Let's say, wait up. What? Let's say, it's dark and hell is hot. Well, I know what he's good doing, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to challenge it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I made ATF, and This Is For My Dogs. It's actually that was really one song. Def Jam made me cut it.
Really?
Yeah. So it was...
Was it too long?
That was, at that time, you know, people ain't want 8-10 minute songs. But that was my goal, to make it a movie. That's why they hired me for the movies. Off the album. So I made it, ATF was the action part of the movie, and then it came down into, boom, the more actually subtle part. Okay. And that was the whole songs, but I had to cut them in part. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So ATF and This Is For My Dogs is actually one song.
I know, that's crazy. The ATF, boom, 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 open the door. Like, it really actually, does sound like a movie.
Right, and that was actually my first time saying something on the track.
That was you?
Yo, Geese, you know, what the fuck you doing, nigga? I'm like, I ain't want to do that shit. I'm like, nah, you got it to. I'm like, I don't want to talk. But I said like 2 lines.
No.
Get a SAG card.
Right.
Right.
I ain't even claim the publishing on that part. Just
No.
the 50% for the beat. I don't care about none of that. I'm just happy to be there.
I love that.
Wow. I could really say that. I was about to push it. I was about to say I rapped on Dog first album. No, I said a word on the album.
Either way.
I was about to put the extra cap on it. I rapped on. Nah, I can't do that.
Well, listen, I love that you have remained so humble over the years. You know, I took away a lot of things here. One of the main things is really like you learned how to work like a team very early. Every single situation, every single wave of your different waves of careers, which
That
is
come from selling crack in Harlem.
group economics.
What? We had lieutenants, lookouts, pitchers, sub-lieutenants, night shifts, day shifts. Like, it was real. We grew up on cheese lines. That's us.
You don't realize that drug dealers are really businessmen.
We was 13, 14, 15, organized.
Great team leaders, motivators, if you will.
I mean, like, we was the workers. We was the little niggas and shit. But
Right.
all the homies, it was all mapped out.
Well, you know, there's a ranking system. That's how it goes. I've been part of a ranking system.
I was night shift pitcher in the middle of the lot. 12 to 12.
What level is that?
I'm the nigga with the packs.
Okay.
So I probably I actually credit a lot of stuff to that too. I got a lot of stories from and actually that's another thing. I don't disrespect people like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, like crackheads or this and that. I know the stories. You know what I'm saying? I used to talk to they always say, yo, young blood, you different. They always used to tell me that shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stories, I'm like, it'd be a pretty lady, but she's messed up. And I'm like, yo, how did you get here? And she actually be happy to tell a story because nobody knows, and she's probably running around in her head that she could never tell a story. Right. So I would listen to shit. I'm like, wow. So you could just stop if you want. She's like, yeah, when I'm ready, I'm just gonna stop. I'm like, wow. So you get to know, you know, people's people, and people go through things, and sometimes they escape, sometimes they got tricked into some shit. Sometimes this, like, you know what I'm saying, used to be lawyers and doctors and all that. They'll come in the daytime and get them a couple bottles and go to work. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I never judge people behind their situation because you don't know what their situation. Right. You know, and I learned a lot from them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to everybody who cleaned up and shout out to everybody who's going through something. You'll get clean. That's what it is.
There you go.
Yeah, great soul, damn.
Hey, it's what it is, man.
Listen, thank you for coming on my show.
It's all good.
You know, Corey and I are really trying to build something here, and yes. I have a different relationship with you because, you know, obviously, you know, my brother.
You're little sis, man.
And I feel like, you know, you knew me from when I was sort of in that survival mode, and I was, you know, doing music and trying to find my way, and then I left and went to the military, and now
you came back a lady.
I came back a lady that could hurt people, but, you know,
right.
a lady nonetheless. And I got my life together, and now I feel like I'm in a good place. Like, you're in a good place, and I'm in a place where I can now be authentic and be myself. And I just appreciate, you know, the distant but close relationship that you've had with me throughout my journey.
Right. Hell yeah.
You're such a great person.
Hell
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Corey, you got anything to end us with?
Nah, I'm good. This has been dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
You are
OG Corey look. You've been working out.
Nah.
You truly are a legend. I love how you've been able to remain humble, remain grounded, and you know, still be a father, a friend, a person with a great heart, and I just look forward to continuing to be able to hear your music for many, many, many more years.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well. Thank you for tuning in to Coffee and Cannabis. I already forgot what we said our new ending was going to be, but...
I know I'm Corey. That was my part. Oh, no, it was Peace.
It was Peace. How you fucked it up? I'm Corey. You start with I'm Corey. We know you're Corey.
No, it's Corey. What's up?
Listen, Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you guys really enjoy this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you go fucking stream my guy's music. This is how motherfuckers get paid. All right? This is a business. We want to support people. You love his music. You love X's music. You love the Locks. Go stream it. Fuck with them. And make sure you come back and tune in next week. Peace.
Peace.